to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever, don't care about nothing else. Making it happen, yeah, cause you're a winner. I'm not gonna fall down. This ain't my final round. Ay, drinking Annie in the corner. I don't wanna be alone. Ay, sitting looking like a loser, but I don't wanna lose ya. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever, don't care about nothing else. Come change my life for the better, yeah. Stay for a while or forever. Come change my life. Let's go for a ride. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. Yeah. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever, don't care about nothing else.
my way. I start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that? And put me through that. But baby, it's useless. I'm living my life. Don't need to remind me, feeling just fine. One of a kind. Who better than I? Oh, Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. Don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my. Got a lot to do. I got a lot to do. I got a lot to do. At the crack of dawn in the dark of night, what I got to do? I'ma make it loud. How I made you scream like a cockatoo. Turn the pussy wet by the shoulder rest. What the cockatoo? What you expect? How I forget these thoughts of you? Don't need no reps, I'm in the jet, gon' fly the coop, fly the coop. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. Oh, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. Don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my place. Shawty, don't play that game.
Jag minns ju den tid du gav mig life-bilder, yo. Nu vill jag kunna ge tillbaka allt jag inte kunna ge förut. Det finns ju ingen annan där som kan stå här by my side, oh why. Sättet du rör på det får mig att dö för dig, baby. För de här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig. Och det jag lägger av min tid och jag vill ha det. Du får mig känna safety. Det kan nog leda, baby. Och jag kommer aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Varje gång jag bak på dig, jag tänker åh vilket kap jag har gjort. Jag skulle gå tillbaka i tid, göra om allt igen och förstå. Ser det som ett allt, det är dig jag vill wifa. De här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig. På det jag lägger av min tid, jag vill ha det. Du får mig känna safety. Jag kan nog leda, baby. Och jag kommer aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara life om igen och jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om igen och stay with me, please. Jag vet det bara life om igen och jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om igen och stay with me, please. Du lägger till, du är där för mig. Jag svär mitt liv kretsar runt dig, baby. Du bär på mina bebek så att när jag visionerar vår framtid. Låt mig hålla dig, baby. Hey, yeah. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara life om mig aldrig. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om igen och stay with me. Jag vet det bara life om mig aldrig. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om igen och stay with me. chillin', she reckless. Baby, you're my bestest friend, yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless, nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. 'Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. As I come by my side, everything is green over here. Everything you want and think about. Now I got your back all the way. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. 'Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and be family. Me and you, we can be something we want to. When I see the dream we're chasing true, and don't care for me, yeah, yeah. Luckily we're free to be first class, riding casually, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. 'Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and be family. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. 'Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and be family. Anything that you do, everything that you do, everything that you do now. Oh no 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 no.
Know what I got, know what I want. Boy, don't get me wrong. Sure, we're having fun, but it don't mean that I'm in love. I like you a lot, but you gotta step up. I'm through trying to tell you what to do, how to make me fall for you. You should learn that on your own. I'll play cool, 'cause I hope you pick it up soon, and you know just what to do. Don't you? Boy, just be honest. I know you want it. Put some work into it, 'cause you know that I'm hard to love. It won't be easy, so don't be lazy. Just give it to me, 'cause you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm not being mean, I'm just being me. I don't make it easy, but I'm worth the. All that I ask is for you to please my every need, to put in.
Maybe it's cause we're young, got time and we're wasted, got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me, feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we stay here tonight, cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time, or don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time, yeah, I wanna do it all again. We were on top of the world, had time that we wasted. We were young and so dumb. I knew that you were the one, played our songs all the time. Can we stay here tonight, cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't come back. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time, but don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time, yeah, I wanna do it all again. You know that I don't wanna feel this way again, so let's pick up the pieces that we left unsaid. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time, but don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time, yeah, I wanna do it all again.
Yeah, no, you ain't no psycho. You're not like the others, no. No changing behaviors. Not sure how to act around you. So colorful and bright, yeah. I wanna be a 9 to 5. You made me come alive, babe. I wanna be the time of your life. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go. Let's go for a ride, yeah. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever, don't care about nothing else. Making it happen, yeah. Cause you're a winner, I'm not gonna fall down. This ain't my final round. Hey, drinking Annie in the corner, I don't wanna be alone. Hey, sitting looking like a loser, but I don't wanna lose ya. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride, yeah. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever, don't care about nothing else. for the better. Yeah, stay for a while or forever. Come change my life. Let's go for a ride. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. Yeah, I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else.
Jag minns ju den tid du gav mig life villa, yo. Nu vill jag kunna ge tillbaka allt jag inte kunna ge förut. Det finns ingen annan där som kan stå här by my side, oh why. Sättet du rör på det får mig att dö för dig, baby. För de här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig. Och det jag lägger all min tid och jag vill ha det. Du får mig känna safety. Det kan nog leda, baby. Och jag kommer aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Varje gång jag bak på dig, jag tänker åh vilket kap jag har gjort. Jag skulle gå tillbaka i tid, göra om allt igen och förstå. Ser det som ett alltid dig jag vill wifa. De här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig. På det jag lägger all min tid. Jag vill ha det. Du får mig känna safety. Jag kan nog ner det baby. Och jag kommer aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än det. Aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än det. Jag vet det bara life om igenom. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om igenom. Stay with me please. Jag vet det bara life om igenom. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om igenom. Stay with me please. Du lägger till, du är där för mig. Jag svär mitt liv kretsar runt dig baby. Du bär på mina bebek så allt när jag visionerar vår framtid. Låt mig hålla dig baby. Hey, yeah. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Special and she reckless. MB, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and be family. I'm the storm in your dream, making wet dreams come true. She know she bad, better than bad. She a gunshot that blew my mind. No distance, I come by my side. Everything is green over here. Everything you want and think about. Now I got your back all the way. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and be family. Me and you, we can be something we want to. When I see the dream we're chasing true, and don't care for me, yeah. Luckily we're free to be first class, riding casually, yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and be family. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and be family. Anything that you do now, everything that you do now.
yeah, eh. Every time I come around you, baby girl, something doesn't feel the same. You said that I'm changing, but it's really you. I see how you play those games. Wifey type for a main man. A queen can make moves, a king can't. Snatch you up, now you taking. Gave you bricks, now you building a wall up, wall up. Lately you and I've been all love, all love. I don't know what's up with our love, our love. You forgetting all about us, oh. My jolie, oh my jolie, where are you? When I need you the most, you still MIA. This is murder, heart is melting. Girl, you got me. Called your bluffing, made you something. Now you talking, telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? Telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? My jolie, oh my jolie. My jolie, oh my jolie. You don't turn on me now. You don't get no time for me now, babe. Got him on a rebound, but it's only you that I like, babe. Tout ce que j'ai fait, c'était pour toi. Sur le haut parle, mais t'écoutes pas. Tu me vois crever, mais tu bouges pas. Pourquoi? Whoa, yo, wall up, wall up. You can't even get the scars up. For us, I don't know what's up with our love. Our love, you're forgetting all about us, oh. My jolie, oh my jolie, where you been? When I need you the most, you still MIA. This is murder, heart is melting. Girl, you got me. This is called your bluffing. Made you something, now you talking. I call you bluffing. Telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? Telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? My jolie, oh my jolie. My jolie, oh my jolie. Yeah, this is murder, heart is melting. Girl, you got me. Called your bluffing, made you something. Now you talking, telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? Telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? Cool it off. I don't know how to cool it off. My jolie, oh my jolie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. On me, yeah. No escaping from my mind, but low key. You know that you one of a kind. Wanna show me, baby, the things you feel do with that body, yo. Show up everywhere that I be, yo. All you wanna do is party, yo. I know, I know. You are the type that they warn me about, yeah. When I'm with you, all the wrong feels alright, yeah. She the real thing, but she cold-hearted like Greenland. Church girl moving like a queen pen. Hey, nyama tengo, nyama tengo, nyama tengo, nyama tengo. She said, let me know when you're ready for me, ready for me, ready for me. She said, let me know when you're ready for me, ready for me, ready for me, yeah. Nyama tengo, nyama tengo. Nyama tende, hey, fashionably late on purpose, all eyes on you. So fashionably late. Wind up on the place, now all of the guys want you. She shut it down and knows how to move it and checking what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do. We making a movie, the things you and I go through. Every time we link up, it's a roller coaster when we make love. Sometimes I don't really know where I do you. It feels like someday you can play with us. She the real thing, but she go hard like Greenland. Church girl moving like a queen. Hey, nyama tengo, nyama tengo, nyama tengo, nyama tengo. She said, let me know when you're ready for me, ready for me, ready for me. me? Ready for me? Baby, do you know if you're ready for me? Ready for me? Ready for me? She said, let me know when you're ready for me. Ready for me? Ready for me? Yeah. Nyama tengo, no. Nyama tengo. Nyama tengo, no. Nyama tengo. She said, let me know when you're ready for me. Ready for me? Ready for me? She said, let me know when you're ready for me. Ready for me? Ready for me? Yeah. Why you gotta be so cold sometimes, girl?
Yo, what's going down, guys? How y'all doing? Welcome to another amazing day of the Clatter of Clans. My goodness, this is season 14, and we're about to begin what has been a really great spectacle throughout the entire tournament. All right, guys. So we're getting ready. We're getting set to go. Let me just adjust this my guy. All right, just give me a couple of minutes. Alright, guys, so we're about to get into the next game right about now, and today is going to be really crazy. As you can see on the leaderboard right there that was showing, let me just switch back to that leaderboard. Alright, so as you guys can see on the leaderboard, we have the boys from HORZ ESPORTS who are currently on top. Okay, they're currently on top of that leaderboard right there, followed by GORILLAGANG, and then followed by Go to Lobby. So it was an amazing day yesterday. We saw so many different teams just go absolutely crazy right there, with one winner chicken dinner going to the boys from GORILLAGANG, and the boys from Most Wanted also grabbed the chicken dinner themselves. But it was HORZ ESPORTS who was grabbing, you know, the points yesterday. They had 44 eliminations, guys, as well as the boys from GORILLAGANG getting 37. So both of these guys were stunning that lobby. Are we going to see the same today? We'll see how that one goes out. We have the boys from DROGONS. Okay, the boys from DROGONS Limited, who were leading the pack in the semi-finals. They weren't able to show exactly what they were capable of yesterday, but maybe we'll see them coming into their game, as well as the boys from CLOVER BCx. So we might see them step things up a notch in this next games today. Alright, so Puppet Masters, Habitual, and Unsullied Army were also able to, you know, do a little bit, you know, within the games yesterday. So let's see how that one goes. We'll be getting into the match in a bit. The teams are already beginning to get ready. It's your boy Act Fire, and we're getting ready to go into the games. Do remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe, follow. Alright, tell us who you think is going to be performing in today's games, and let's get ready and get started for what is going to be an absolutely great day. Whew! Are you excited? Because I know I am. Woo! Oh, I know I am. I know I'm ready. Alright? Yeah. Today's gonna be the bomb. Yeah. Let's go. Alright. Alright, so we're getting into the match in just a bit. The teams are getting ready to go. Alright, the teams are getting ready. So, yeah, let's just give them a couple of minutes. But if I'm going to put in my analysis on who I think is going to be taking home today's game, I do think it's going to be teams like Dragon, CLOVER BCx, because they didn't really get into their game yesterday. They were sort of like filling out the lobby. Things were a bit different, and the pace was moving faster than you know, usual. It was really fast, even to keep up with. Even with two screens, it was really hard because there was action in every single corner. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to come up and, you know, show a bit more of what they're capable of? The boys from SABAWELI, they did show some glimpses of good performances as well, and there were a lot of people who in the comment section were saying that, hey, SABAWELI was going to do well. But what do you guys think? Are we going to see more of that? Give a shout out to your team. Who are you supporting? Shout out, shout out, shout out. I want to see your flags right there in the comments, guys. I want to see that. All right. So let's go. We're about to get in. All the teams are getting ready. They're getting ready to storm the lobby, and that's what it's about. All right, we're getting ready to march in. Yep, it is what it is. Let's go. Let's go. It's about that time. It is what it is. Guys, as well as the boys from GORILLAGANG getting 37. So both of these guys were stunning that lobby. Alright guys, so let's go. It is what it is. We're getting into the games right about now. Yeah, you can already see that flight path getting ready. All the teams are beginning to move onto their region. Let's take a look at the flight path right now. As you can see, that flight path moving all the way from that southeastern region all the way up towards that north central right there in Severnia. And what this does is allows a lot of teams to be able to move through several different regions that they are going to call home. It's going to be an interesting one, as we're already beginning to see the several different teams just try as much as possible to land on their flight path. I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's games and the viewing. So let's see if we can have more of the action. We'll be keeping track of all these various teams and try to see how they're going to absolutely perform today. All right, several different teams already beginning to take their landing spots, and we're going to try as much as possible to see who is going to be getting into some early action. It does look like in Milta there's already some action between the boys from Drogons and the boys and Seekins boys. So let's see how that one goes. They already have one kill. They've taken out one of the members from Drogons, and we're already beginning to see some of those early fights. Drogons came into this game with just 3 members, and they've lost one already. Ali has gotten taken down, so we'll see how that one actually does play out. Are the boys right here going to be searching for that one? We do see on the kill feed the boys from AFL are also in a fight, so we'll try and see how that one's going to be going down as well. Dodos and his boys just trying to escape away from that position. You can see them just trying to leave there, so we'll keep an eye on this, on both of these fights. Let's keep an eye on them. Wait to see how both of them are going to be progressing. Who is going to be bringing in that drama? On one end, we got the boys right here, you know, with Drogons, looking like they want some trouble. On the other end, you got the boys right here from AFL with Most Wanted, looking like they want to get into the drama right here. So I'm not sure who's going to be the one to pop off. So let's see how it goes. Who is going to be the person popping off on the kill feed right there? We do see the boys from Outsiders as well getting into a fight, getting into the mix. I think I might just switch to Outsiders. I think I might just switch to them. on the other side. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, okay, okay. It is what it is. The boys from AFL not looking so great right here as the boys from Most Wanted are making that push. You can see Wandoff trying as much as possible to send out the rest of the players, and it does look like they've done that. They've taken out the boys from AFL and sent them packing. Now let's turn our sights onto the boys from Outsiders, who have gotten themselves 1 kill right here, coming up against the boys from SABAWELI. SABAWELI coming into this game with a full squad. They've lost 1 member so far, and we're seeing the action already beginning to let loose in this particular match. Just as yesterday, things are beginning to leave up to that violence that we saw yesterday. The teams aren't holding back and trying as much as possible to continue the onslaught that we saw. All right, so curious to see how that one actually goes down, but ooh, the violence already beginning to ensue as both of these guys are strongly making their push onto each other. Wanda has gotten a knock right there. You can see that Pinswa in that building went for that finish and took out the second player now from Sabaweli. Sabaweli is now down to just 2 players left. They've just got Raging and Luffy. And Luffy is actually in a vehicle trying to get towards that region where his teammate is at. So he's on some jackpot mode, trying to get out of that particular one, to just get away from that particular position right there. And the boys from, and they may just be able to escape. So we'll keep an eye on them and see how that one is going to play out. But my goodness, what a time for all of these guys, as there is so much violence that's going on. The boys from Drogons are still in Milta. Oh. Okay, let's see how it's going to be going down. Who do you guys think is going to win today's game? Who do you think is going to be on top at the end of the day? I'm just going to scroll around and check, take a look at the map and see where several different teams are currently situated. We do see a central zone. Okay, there was some OGG are currently at Lipovka. We do have Dragons right here in Milta. And on this other end, I do see the boys from COB. Okay, we got the boys from COB and UA, who might be getting into a serious one there. Okay, they're pretty much just around each other right now. They're just taking a look. They're just stalking each other for now. Okay, so Cans, Black, Sals, all of them just around this region. We might be seeing them getting into a fight any moment from now. Alright, all the boys from COB just going to get out of that one and continue to rotate all the way into the zone. It does look like that's exactly what they're doing. You can see them, they're just hopping into the vehicle and just leaving that particular region. We will be keeping an eye on them and see how that one is going to play out. Okay, Nasty and the rest just making their rotations right about now. So I guess what we're going to do is just keep an eye on them. You can see all the guys are trying to now rotate into that zone, just taking a look at the way it is on the map. Everyone's now trying to just, make their rotations, get into the zone quickly. See how that one plays out. Okay, so I've created a screen where we can at least view the map a little bit better. Sort of like try to adjust it a little bit. I think that's better. I want us to be able to view the map and still see the game. Okay, so taking a look at the map on this side. Okay, we might be seeing some action go down here. Several different teams are now beginning to inch closer and closer together. You can see the boys from UA getting really close to TPM. Okay, they got really close right there. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that and see how it continues to build up. Alright, thanks 03 Shaq. I see you there. Guys, do remember to hit that like, and not just hit the like, share out the stream to as much people as possible. Let's get things going. Yesterday's stream was amazing. I love the way you guys were commenting. I love the way you guys were enjoying the game. Let me know how you're feeling, who you're supporting. Okay, because every single thing is important. It's important. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. Who is going to be getting that first? Who's going to be getting our first winner chicken dinner of the night? Who's going to be our first guy? Okay. All right, this is where it is. Guys. Things are now beginning to get really dangerous. So many teams are pulling up their rotations. You can see the boys from TPM are beginning to rotate into that zone. That zone's about to shift right about now, and this is where things are beginning to get really scary and really crazy. The boys from TPM are trying to rotate into that zone, and you have the boys from UA who are in front of them. Okay, ooh, look at that zone shift, guys. Look at that zone shift. But the most important thing is that the boys from TPM, look at the position that they're in, right? They've got the boys from UA in front of them, right? And they're trying to rotate in. And that may just be a huge fight. But if the boys from UA move away from that particular location, then maybe, you know, they may have some space to get into the zone. We'll see how that one goes. If it's going to lead to a fight early on. We'll see. Let's keep an eye on that and see how it goes. Two members of TPM are now heading into that zone. Okay, they're all making their move. They're taking things slowly for now, trying as much as possible to see if there's no one in front of them. Everyone's now rotating in. Oh my goodness, guys. It is really getting there. It's getting dangerous, guys. Look at this map. Any moment from now, any single second, we may just see one or two teams get into a huge fight. A really huge fight. Everybody trying as much as possible to rotate in. It is very difficult to tell where it's gonna go or who is going to have that first fight. I'm trying as much as possible to follow everything, you know. Whew. Let's see who's going to get into the next trouble. You can see everyone's trying as much as possible to get into a good spot so far. Okay, that's what they're all trying to do. They're trying to make sure that they're all in a good location without getting into much trouble, and they're all quite doing a great job around scouting for now. They're doing a fantastic job. So far, as you can see right there, everyone's just trying as much as possible to continue their scouting. Make sure that they're all in good positions. All making the move, as you can see. They all have got positions within that zone without getting into fights, but we might see the boys from G3 and the boys from Outsiders may be getting to a skirmish. We'll see how that one continues to build up, as they're currently not too far away from each other. I'll probably be sending each other warning shots right about now. Alright, all the boys from COB just gonna going on. The boys from Drogons are still in Milta. Space to get into the zone. We'll see how that one. Okay. All right. Things are beginning to shape up quite well, as several different guys are just taking on shots on each other from distances. Oh, but it's getting really tired. It's that moment of the game where everything is just a little bit quiet. You know, everything's just a little bit quiet, and you can see that it is, you know, the boys from HORZ ESPORTS are trying as much as possible to rotate around that region close to Rosehawk. You also got SABAWELI, who's just basically west of Rosehawk right there. You got the boys from G3 who are currently sitting, you know, in that open space. Rebel is sort of around them. They're close to that region that's just maybe, should I say, not west of that position around school. And the boys from Outsiders are not too far away from them, so we'll continue to keep an eye on them and see how that one actually does build up. But my goodness, it is what a time it is for these guys. The boys from G3 have got themselves a full squad, so we'll see how that one actually does build up for Shiva and his boys. Okay, all right, continue to keep an eye on that one. But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm pretty sure about that. Jared says, when I play this game, I avoid the breach at all costs. Yes, so avoid that breach. But they played it quite well. They tried as much as possible to avoid it. But now we're seeing that zone shift again, and a lot of these teams have been trying as much as possible to avoid the fight. But as you can see right here, that zone shifting all the way towards that north central position, and this is where things now begin to get really, really absolutely scary for a lot of these guys. As that zone is shifting, now we're going to be seeing teams crashing into several compounds and those buildings, and this is where I do believe that the fights are going to begin. Fights are going to start. We see the boys from UA, they're on the move. They're trying to get into several different locations. Okay, they've got a spot for themselves so far. Now other people are still trying to make the rotations, as you can see. Okay, all right, the shots are beginning to let loose. The boys from G2, UA taking on shots on several different people, and it does look like the fight has already begun. You can see Black getting a knock right there into one of the players from TPM, and the rest of the players are currently just going to stay outside. They're currently far away from them. They don't want to get into a skirmish with the boys from UA, so they're just going to try as much as possible to stay within these buildings, not too far away from school. But Lucas, he was so close to getting knocked down there. Oof. That was scary. That was really scary. All right, so we'll continue to take a look at several different fights that may begin to happen. The boys from Outsiders also sending on shots onto several different people. Okay, so things are getting harder and harder. The rotations are still not quite easy. Ooh. On the other end, you have Rick and his boys who are in some trouble. We might see the boys from G3 pushing onto this particular position where they're currently situated at. There's a knock there. Gorilla is not too far away from them. He might be thinking of making this push. Okay, he sees them, as you can see. Okay, is he gonna make this push onto their location? Let's see. Okay, what are you gonna do? It does look like they're making that push. They want to go for it already, as you can see. They're really beginning to make their move. It is left to seek to sort of find a way to hold it down for this team so far, as they've lost 2 players in this particular one. They're trying to make it possible to keep this game, but whoa, with Sick being the last one, he's not able to find it out. They end up winning that fight, but now Gorilla is turning their sights onto another team. I do believe that's UPPERSIX. They're turning their sights on to right about now. They've gotten 1 knock all the way from that distance. Oof. Do remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe if you haven't. Let me know what team you're supporting. Okay. Let's know what team that you're supporting in this particular game. Who are you thinking is going to be grabbing home that winner chicken dinner? UA is also gotten into a fight. Okay, the boys from UA have got 1 player knocked down. UPPERSIX is just chopping headshots from distance. Alright, so UA is in no immediate danger for now. They have 1 player who's currently down, but they've got a position within that building. Taking a look at the map right now, you can see where the map is currently situated. We might be seeing the boys from Outsiders getting into a fight right there. Drogons have 1 player who has been lobbied. Okay, they have a player who's been lobbied. Outsiders are getting quite close into trouble, and it does look like we might see the boys from Outsiders and G2L now get into a fight. Gonna be keeping a strong eye on those 2. You can see right here, No Face sending on them nades onto that particular position. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen at the boys from outside. There's gonna be full sending onto this particular location, but ooh, it is the boys from Dragons who actually do get a knock onto one of the players from G2L, and it is Hanad who's making that move. Alright. Let's see. What's the boy Hanad gonna do? I do believe he is solo. He's all on his own. He's been able to get a knock. They're getting that revive. Okay, it was from G2O getting that revive on that particular one. So everyone's trying to hold up a spot within that zone. Let's take a look at the map and see how it is. Okay, while we're taking a look at this, in that map, you can now see several different teams trying to rotate into that zone. We still got about 14 teams in this one. The boys from Outsiders are sitting quite comfortably inside that zone. The boys from HORZ ESPORTS are just beginning to rotate in. They got SABAWELI who's up on that bridge. It might not be an easy one for them. Boys from Most Wanted are already in that zone as well. So, oof, what a time for all of these guys. Alright, we're gonna keep an eye for now on the boys, on Deji and his boys, who have come close to the boys from G2L. Okay, and G2L is all sorts of trouble for now. They're trying as much as possible to get into a fight right there with the boys from UPPERSIX, and UPPERSIX is coming in like bang, trying as much as possible to win this particular one against the boys from G2L. Deji and his boys have 1 player who's currently knocked. On the other end, they've lobbied No Face. G2L trying to hold a position within that zone so that they can keep them. You can see right here that they do have a spot already in that zone. On the other end of the kill field, we do see the boys from HORZ ESPORTS and Most Wanted getting into a fight. Oh my god, there are fights at every single corner. On the other end, you do have the boys from HORZ ESPORTS. They're really close to a lot of trouble in front of them. They're trying to get into the zone. The boys from Most Wanted are pretty much just in a gatekeeping position from them. Oh, still take a look. The boys from HORZ ESPORTS, but my goodness. Pretty much we've got 3 different clans in this particular position right about now. The boys from HORZ ESPORTS, are down to just the one player now. They're down to just no Messi. OGG is also in the mix right here. Into that zone. They've got a little bit of that zone right there. Ball's trying to throw in the nade into that position where the boys from OGG are currently situated with Badru, the last one. You can see that nade bouncing into the building, but he's still Teyama and his boy are just trying to evade it. They've got to get into the zone. They've got most wanted in that zone as well. Just a really tough time for, you know, no Messi to find a way to make this one in. Teyama and Badru, you can see them just eaching. They've been a fight right here with no Messi. Teyama, the last one for his teammates, trying to get into that zone. The boys from UA are currently the only ones who have a spot within that zone as they watch everyone just basically burn right now. Now we're down to 9 teams right here. Teyama still trying to get in. The boys from UA currently have a spot within that zone. All the way do CCOB trying to make it in. Several different shots are letting loose. It is what it is. COB trying to find a spot to call their own. Nasty taking on shots. He's got like a tiny little shack that he can work with. He smokes around in front of him. He may be able to make it work. Saz continues to send on the shots onto several different teams who are looking to rotate and make it into that zone as well. Outsiders are pulling up onto that region. Orisha pulling up onto that position. Boys from UA currently situated. You can see the node they have to let loose. Outsiders in UA fighting for this spot, but we might be seeing all the teams now beginning to come into the mix as well. What a time. There's so many shots being let loose. All the teams from most wanted as well. It's a tough time for all of these guys. God getting taken down by COB, who's pulling up into that zone as well. Saz now coming into the mix, trying to take on shots onto the boys from COB as he just take down Nasty. They have enough time to get that revive. What a time on the other end. Outsiders are focusing on other teams. There we go. Gonna take this to an aerial view. We're down to 4 teams. So the last one for his team, and he does get taken out at the last moment, but just check it out. UA were down to the very last guy. Okay, and Outsiders, they've got all their guys. They got all their guys up. UA is still trying to get their heals. So what's going to happen? You can see Outsiders, they're making that move. They're looking for them. They're trying as much as possible to see if they can take them out quickly. The boys from UA are behind the building. Can they get their heals just in time? You can see Saz trying to get his heals right now. They're trying to throw in that molly to see if they can deter them. For now, if that can push them back. We're down to 3 teams. One player from us wanted. Okay, so the boys from UA have been able to get all their revives. It's just God who is now trying as much as possible. Okay, it's a player from UPPERSIX actually. Alright, so the boys from UA versus the boys from Outsiders. UA currently sitting down with 5 kills on the other end. Outsiders with 4 kills. You can see Orisha trying as much as possible to see if he can get that first knock. Ooh, would you look at that? Saz and God get taken down. Now it's a 2v4. It's now left to Black and Kenzie. Will they be able to get this revive just in time? You can see Orisha trying as much as possible to make that move and make that push and get that knock. And right here, he's chasing on Black. He gets the knock on Black, and that looks like, woo! It is going to be the boys from Outsiders taking home the first game of the night. We didn't see a lot of great gameplay coming in from them in the last one, but today was outstanding. Lovely game coming in from the boys from Outsiders, winning that particular one and getting that victory. But you also had the boys from UA, UPPERSIX, COB, as well as OGG come into this one and try as much as possible to do better than they did yesterday, especially even the boys from Most Wanted. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so let me see. Do we have the leaderboard? I don't think so. I don't think we have the leaderboards for today or for this particular game. But if the leaderboards gets sent out, I will switch to that. Alright. So what a game, what a game, what a game, what a game. Who was able to meet the right predictions? Who was able to get the predictions right in that particular game? Did you guys see Outsiders winning that game? At some point I thought it was going to be UA. I know there was a prediction right there in the charts, but yeah, did anyone think the Outsiders were going to win this one? Especially with the performance that we saw yesterday. So that definitely does mean that a lot of these guys, have a lot of fire in them. They may not have performed yesterday, but they're coming today and trying as much as possible to grab those extra points. They not just only getting the placement points, but they're getting the kill points. And the beautiful thing about this game is that the kill points have been absolutely spread out throughout the entire lobby, all the way from first position to 7th. There were so many different teams that grabbed those points. So everyone's fighting, everyone's pushing right from the beginning to the very end. But great job done from the boys from Outsiders and even UA getting that first and second spot. We'll see if when we come back we'll see a lot more action going down as we have seen in this Irango game. I do believe we're moving all the way into Mirama. It starts off a bit slow, or sometimes it's a bit fast paced in the beginning and then it gets a bit slow, but the finals are always really crazy in that 6th and 7th zone. So let's get in for what is going to be a really great ride, a lot of vehicle explosions and a mad map. Alright, I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Maybe it's 'cause we're young, got time and we're wasted, got no plans for the night. I love how you lie, feeling little loose. We say it tonight 'cause I wanna go. I know that change comes around, and they won't stay. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget ya. Yeah, I wanna do it all.
You let go. You're not like the others. No, change behaviors. Not sure around you. So color bright, yeah. I wanna be enough. You made me come alive, babe. I wanna be the time I love. Come change my life. Just for a while. Let's go for a ride. Outside, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna say so. You forever. Or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to me? I will give it to you. You forever. Make it happen, yeah. Cause you're a winner. Not gonna fall down. But this ain't mine, alright. Drink it in your corner. I don't wanna be alone. Sitting looking like a loser. But I don't wanna lose you. Come change my life. Just for a while. Let's go for a ride. Outside, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna say so. You forever. Or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to me? I will give it to you. You forever. Don't care about Come change for the better. Yeah. Stay for a while forever. Come change my life. Let's go for a ride. Outside, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna say so. You forever. Or maybe just for now. Do you wanna get to me? I will give it to you. You forever. Don't care about it.
Just the other day, saw you looking my way. I start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that? I'm living my life, don't need to remind me, feeling just fine, one of a kind. Who better than I? Oh, Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. I don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my. Got a lot to do. I got a lot to do. I got a lot to do. At the crack of dawn in the dark of night, what I got to do? I'ma make it loud, how I made you scream like a cockatoo. Turn the pussy wet by the shoulder rest with the cockatoo.
Alright guys, here we go, our second game of the night. Alright, we saw an outstanding performance come in from so many different teams who on the first day were a little bit silent. Alright, but this time around they came in wanting to stomp the lobby. The boys from UA and Outsiders finishing first and second in that last game. But this time around we're seeing things a little bit different, okay? Let's see how it's going to be playing out. Who is going to be grabbing home the winner with a chicken dinner at the end of the day. So for now, I'm just searching around to see if we're going to be seeing some early fights between these teams. Okay, we'll keep an eye on several different teams and see how it's going to play out. Okay. Someone told me right there in the comment section, Actfire, you didn't catch our fights. To be honest, I mean, if you watch the last game, if you actually watch the game, you will see that we were trying and looking around for fights, right? So it's not like we're watching one specific, we're searching for one team. We're just trying to show fights, and sometimes if there's like multiple fights happening at the same time, you may just miss. You may just miss. Okay, it does happen. You may just miss one or two. Okay. All right. In the meantime, let's take a look at the map. We do have the boys from Outsiders not too far away from UA. Okay, so while we're keeping an eye on that, let's take a look at that map, which is moving all the way down towards that west region, and it does look like, yes, the fight has already begun. Okay, the fight has already begun between the boys from Outsiders and UA. Pintois has gotten knocked down on his own end. And Outsiders beginning to let it loose. Alright, one of the players from UA has gotten taken down. And now this is where things now begin to get interesting. They're trying to get that lock onto Pintois, and Black comes in. He does get that knock. Orisha is pulling up onto this particular location where Black is currently situated at, and he'll be looking to see if he can join that fight, get into it. But he does decide to retreat, move away. Okay, might be going back to that position where his teammates are currently at. We'll switch into Rasta, who's currently taking a look onto Kens and Saz. Teams coming in first and second in that last game. So it's great to see them getting and giving us some early fights. One player has been knocked down on both ends. So one player knocked down on both ends. Who's going to be taking home this particular fight? They gave us so much action in the last game. Guys, I saw about almost 30 people watching the fights in the previous game. So make sure that you're hitting those likes, okay? Make sure you're hitting those likes. All right, on the kill feed right there, we do see the boys from Drogons also getting into a skirmish right here. for the boys from G3. They've taken down one of their players. The pony is currently knocked down, but Hanad is just like, I'ma just loot. There's some problem that is coming, that's potentially coming towards Hanad's way, and we'll switch on to that in a moment to see. Hanad has been looting and not going to revive his teammate, and he may just pay for that. Because now Shival has sights onto him. They've now got in that lobby. I do just feel like Hanad, there's no excuse why Hanad did not go for that revive before they had pulled up, because they had taken out one of the guys. Before they had pulled up, okay. Sorry guys, just hold on. Okay. All right, so before they had pulled up onto this particular location where, you know, Hanad is, he had time to revive, but he somehow chose not to. And I just felt like, I don't know, he was looting, and I just felt like, I mean, go revive, come back, you loot. That was probably not the best decision for, you know, Hanad to make. But he did what he did. It is what it is sometimes, you know, you make these decisions. You know, so it is what it is. On the other end, we're seeing a fight going down between the boys from OGG and TPM. You can see now them already beginning to let loose. Right here, Mafia is going in for that kill. Get the boys from TPM. Mafia has Diablo right there. Oh. Oh, the rest of the players have come in to try to provide that support. Mafia is the last guy. He sees them right there. He sees one player, and he does get that knock. Ooh, he wanted to go in for that finish, but the boys from TPM were so lucky. Ooh, but he actually did get it. He did get it. He did get that finish. I feel like he should have continued fighting. Like, he should have pushed that wall. Yeah, he should probably push that wall instead of trying to go in for that finish. But at the end of the day, he did what he did. You know, it is what it is sometimes. You know, you're just like, yeah, finish up. You know, it is what it is. Okay, the boys from UPPERSIX might be getting in some smoke as the boys from HORZ ESPORTS are currently rotating around them. Okay, I think this is Deji's team. Deji was like, I didn't catch any of his fights. I think it's UPPERSIX. Well, I'm catching your fights now. Okay, boys from HORZ ESPORTS. HORZ ESPORTS, who have a 3-man squad. Just driving around. They've gotten 1 kill onto the boys. They just currently in this position with No Mercy driving around him. No Mercy has come down. Alright, they just trying to get that knock, and he does get that one. And takes out No Mercy from that particular game. UPPERSIX having lost 1 player. Now the rest of the players are pulling up onto that location where Deji is currently situated. Raybell just rotating around, trying to see if we can get a good position and take out Deji. Let's take a look at them. Let's see what Deji sees. Deji is waiting on this corner. On the other end, you've got Raybell on the right side, trying to see if he can get a knock onto Deji. Is it gonna be Deji or Raybell getting that knock? Ooh. Lady doesn't have the support of the rest of his teammates right now. He's all alone. He's trying to be quiet. Rebel's still trying to decide, what am I going to do? You know, it's a very tough call for him. Obviously, they want to keep on in this particular fight and take out Deji. They've obviously gotten that intel, but they're not sure how many players are around there, but they're still itching to get this one. As you can see, with that rotation, now sending the shots onto that car, that vehicle where Deji's at. And ooh, okay, so now he's blown up the vehicle. There's no way for Deji to get out of this particular position. AFL is also in the mix. We'll keep an eye on this one from Brabel's point of view, while I try to take a look at some other fights that are going on around. Boys from G2L are now making a push. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Boys from HABITUAL getting pushed by G2L. You can see Raid is driving the vehicle around, trying to scout them out. One of his players got knocked, but they have now gotten the revive. But driving that vehicle around was probably, most likely, to see if they can cause some trouble or buy his team time to make that revive. Alright, so Pet is just hanging around. Alright, so GTL versus HAB, and they're inching quite close to each other. You can see Pet just trying as much as possible to see if he can get the opportunity to take out one of the players from GTL right there. He's got Siu in front of him. Savage and Ray are sort of like in the distance, as well as No Face. HORZ ESPORTS is also in the corner looking to get a third party in this particular one. Let's take a look at it from the two sides right here. We do have on the corner the boys from COB getting into a fight right there with BC. Just to see how this one actually does play out. Alright, so he's just waiting for that opportunity. Ooh, BC is also in a really tough fight, but we're just gonna keep an eye on this particular one and see how it continues to build out right here.
Não, já escrevi. Vamos lá.
Alright guys, so if you're just tuning into the game, after this fight right here, I'm going to be showing the leaderboard. So we got Savage and the rest of the boys pushing up onto this particular position, and ooh, that need flying right there. We're in a 3 now. This fight and sort of like hold it down for his team right there. But he does get a knock. He goes in for that finish right there. Goes in, boom, pushes on. He gets another knock. And my goodness, this man right here is holding it down for his team. And what looked like it was going to be them getting taken out. Third party shots coming in right there from HORZ Esports and takes them out of the game right there. So Klaus right there being the Trojan horse, coming in from distance, affecting that fight and getting those kills. Ooh, wicked Klaus. Nick Klaus. If you are a fan of vampire movies, you definitely know where that's from. I have a great desire to become a vampire. Like if any vampire is real, please, 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 come. Turn me. Turn me. Aside from the fact that you get to live forever, get to bite people. Oh man. Billions of people start from federal government of Nigeria. I'm joking, okay? I can't be political. Am I joking? Alright, we've seen some incredible fights in this game so far. Alright, we got the boys from Most Wanted, not too far away from SABAWELI, so we might be seeing something going down between those two right there. We're just seeing, you know, Lily just taking a look at the boys from Most Wanted, seeing if that is going to begin something right there. Luffy and the boys. Bro, Trout's not too far away from them, and I'm not sure if they know that they're there. I'm not sure. But let's see. The nades are about to start to fly, because Lily just throwing in that nade onto that position, and boom, it lets loose. Now the skirmish can actually begin, as these two teams are now currently aware of the position. You can see Shroud knows that there's a team currently there. The nades are beginning to fly, but that one's obviously gonna miss. But on the other end, you have HORZ getting into the fight with Klaus just getting knock after knock. So it does look like they're just going in for those third parties right now. They're currently on top of that leaderboard. And speaking of the leaderboard, we weren't able to show it quite early on before, but this is the current leaderboard right now. So let's take a look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm going back to the game. All right, so let's see. You got a boss from SABAWELI. The Most Wanted. Guys, do share out the stream to as much people as possible. Get more people watching. Share it on, you know, several different communities that you're currently at. Let's get it going. All right, share. All right, so you got these two clans who have been looking quite great. Where are the SABAWELI fans in the charts? Let's see, who do you think is going to be winning this fight? Shroud and the boys are currently right here just waiting for that opportunity to take them down. They sort of backed away from the fight a little bit, but they've got to get into that zone. I do hope that we're going to be seeing some great fight coming in from these two guys. We'll continue to keep an eye on that and see how it builds up. But now we have one of the players right there for Most Wanted who is currently being knocked down. They're getting that revive, but the boys from SABAWELI are still not making that push. They got one player who's in that vehicle, so maybe he's going to be rotating onto that particular position, but may just have been way too late. They should have pushed in when they did have the chance. But now let's see how it goes. It does look like they've gotten another knock onto one of the players from Most Wanted, and this is where the onslaught will now begin to happen as Luffy is trying to rotate around, trying to look for an opportunity to push on and take them down. But now the boys from Most Wanted might be getting into some trouble right here. You can see Stride on this border trying to rotate onto that position where they're currently situated at. One of the players has gotten into the vehicle and maybe most likely trying to see if they can just circle around things. Let's see how it goes. Now they've circled onto that position where Astro and his boy are currently positioned. You do see Lilies is right there, but he's getting tagged up from a distance. And ooh, Lilies goes down to Luffy. Okay, Luffy put in the work there from that distance, and it does look like he might be going for that finish. Also, Most Wanted are trying really hard to stay in this particular game. On the kill field right there, you do see the boys from G3. Dare I say blood bank in hospitals? Ah, no. Best to just drink from the sauce. Drink from the sauce. Woo! So SABAWELI was in a fight right there with the boys from Most Wanted, but all of a sudden Rick and his boys pulled up onto this location right here. So Luffy is currently down. He's left to Shroud to hold it down for his team. Okay, Most Wanted is still in the mix as well, but ooh, Rick coming in right there, taking out the players from SABAWELI. Now SABAWELI are down to just Daniel. They're also getting pushed on their own by the boys from Most Wanted. It's not looking quite great for them. Ooh, SABAWELI from a third party position. They do get taken out of the game right there. The boys from Tenacity. I'm gonna assume it's Tenacity. Ooh, Rick goes down. It's just down to Seek now. I think he's got an inch of that zone, but he's also got the ball right there in front of him. Really cute cat. Drogon's trying to storm this lobby. They're sending out shots right there into that position. Ooh, look at Drogons taking out Revolt right there from Most Wanted. Ali Drogons putting in the work. Right then, we're down to 10 teams right here in the lobby. HORZ ESPORTS, who's down to just 2 players in this lobby, have continued to grab themselves a lot of kills. Currently sitting down with 5 kills. They came into this game with just 3 players. They're still looking strong. They're still looking good. Ooh, Niklaus getting another knock right there. Now Ribbon might be getting into some trouble right here as he's got 2 players from G2L pulling up onto his position, and they're looking for him. They're searching, and you can see Rebel right here is trying as much as possible to send in the nades into that position, onto those players who have now pulled up onto his building. Trying to send on shots onto Prophet. man alone to get into the zone. Leave the poor man alone. Leave a prophet. You shouldn't kill prophets. But Niklaus is there to provide the support for his teammate. And what a time. Things are getting really crazy. HORZ putting in the work in this particular game. They lost one team member. They came to this game with just 3 guys. Okay, they've lost one team member, but between Klaus and Rebel, they've been putting in the work throughout this entire lobby. And now they've gotten themselves into a really great spot with going into that final zone. We've got about 6 teams left so far. They've got to get into the zone themselves. This is where things now begin to get really crazy. Alright, I'm going to switch onto the boys from Dragons, who are now getting into a fight with the boys from Black Clover. Okay, they're taking out one of the players from Black Clover right there. To get super interesting. Dragons putting in the work. They're making their push onto this location where the boys from Black Clover are currently situated at. They're trying as much as possible. Would you look at that? Fireboy has got his knees to the ground, and he does get thirsted and finished by Victor. They had to be careful. They were going in for that dagger, but oh my goodness, with so many different teams around there, we're down to 4 teams so far. We got the boys from HORZ, we got the boys from G3, we got the boys from Black Clover and Dragons. Down to 9 teams so far, and all of a sudden that HORZ 2-man team's not looking too bad. Hamodi actually does get taken out, but look at that guy. He's just sending out everything that he's got the way of Dragons. He just wants as much as possible to see if he can get that one. Turn my sights onto Rebel right now, who's going to got sights onto that position where Dragons is currently situated at. I believe we got a 3v2 v2 v1. 8 teams in this lobby. Dragons trying to get that vehicle as well as Team G. Now they're trying to get into that zone. Dragons goes down to one of the players right there from G3, and now we're down to 3 teams so far. DC that guy gets taken out for send back, and now HORZ ESPORTS, who just had 2 players right here in the lobby, are now down to almost probably winning this game with a 3-man squad. And my goodness, look at that. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? The boys from HORZ ESPORTS winning that game after having just a 2-man squad for a long time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what a lovely game. Someone asked, is Arrow playing this game? Yes, Arrow is playing. He was in this game. I do believe you're asking about Arrow from SABAWELI. Okay, no. I don't think he played. He didn't. I think you're asking for Arrow from SABAWELI, right? I'm not sure. But anyways, HORZ ESPORTS winning this particular one and getting themselves 11 kills, alright, with Niklaus having 7. An absolutely great performance coming in from all of these guys right here. Going all out to this boy Niklaus, of course, and it is Rebel getting the final defeat. Rebel also got 4 assists and as well as 3 defeats, so 4 assists. Klaus was stealing his kills, that's what it means. Anyways. Alright, so these were the stars of the match. Shiva getting 3 rescues, saving his guys. They came in 3rd place right there, so great performance coming in from all of these guys. Alright guys, so I shared the leaderboard of the other game. I'm not sure if the new leaderboard is out, but we'll be taking a quick break. When I'm back, before the next game starts, I will try to show you that leaderboard. But for now, do remember to hit that like and hit the subscribe. We'll take a little break of maybe about 10 minutes or so, and we'll be right back for some more action in a bit. So I'll see you soon. All right, so don't go nowhere. Don't turn up that dial. Make sure that you hit that like and hit that subscribe. And yeah, let's go.
Wasted, got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me, feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we say it tonight? Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. Or don't you wanna do it all again? Start on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. We were on top of the world, had time that we wasted. We were young and so dumb. I knew that you were the one, played our songs all the time. Can we stay here tonight? Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't come back. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. You know that I don't wanna feel this way again. So let's pick up the pieces that we left unsaid. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? So I'm repeating my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again.
Now we're down to 8 teams so far. That guy gets taken out of 10 guys. Now, HORZ ESPORTS just had 2 players right here in the lobby, and now down to almost probably winning this game with a 3-man squad. Oh my goodness, look at that. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? The boys from HORZ ESPORTS winning that game after having just a 2-man squad for a long time. Oh my goodness.
You're not like the
goodness,
others,
what a
no.
lovely game.
You're changing
Someone asked, is
behaviors.
aeroplane?
Not sure how to act around you. So colorful and bright, yeah. I wanna be a 9 to 5. You made me come alive, babe. I wanna be the time of your life. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else. Making it happen, yeah. Cause you're a winner. I'm not gonna fall down. This ain't my final round. Hey, drinking Annie in the corner. I don't wanna be alone. Hey, sitting looking like a loser, but I don't wanna lose ya. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else. Come change my life for the better. Yeah. Stay for a while or forever. Come change my life. Let's go for a ride. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. Yeah. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you know how to make me feel right. I can't help how. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say less to me. Don't need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. Good to show me something. Give me more than one thing. I need more than less than I do. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. I can't help how. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say less to me. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. We've been dancing all night long, right here with you way too long. Don't want nothing here or now, but I'm done waiting, done wasting my time. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say less to me. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way.
Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. Just the other day, saw you looking my way. I start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that? And put me through that. But baby, it's useless. I'm living my life. Don't need to remind me, feeling just fine. One of a kind. Who better than I? Ay, 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 oh. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. I don't play that lot to do, I got a lot to do. At the crack of dawn, in the dark of night, what I got to do.
Alright guys, so we're going to be getting into the next game right about now. We got so many different teams on board with us. I'm just gonna check if the leaderboard is ready, but the second leaderboard is not ready. So what I'm gonna do is during the game, once it's ready, I will be showing that leaderboard. I'll be showing the second leaderboard. Yeah, it is what it is, but don't worry, I'll take like a small moment during the game to show where everything is currently at. Alright, so great stuff. That being said, let's hop into the next game. Alright, who do you think is gonna win? I want to be seeing your predictions right there. Okay, drop up your flag and support your team. Alright, let me see. Let's get into the next game. Let's go. Alright guys, so who do you think is going to be getting home this winner chicken dinner? Who's going to be on top at the end of the day? Oh, sorry for that. So yeah, who do you think is going to be getting home that winner chicken dinner? Who's going to be on top at the end of the day? Who's going to grab home that victory? Alright, but let's head all the way towards Painan. Right here in Pochinki, we have an uncontested spot, but there are other places where we have teams already beginning to fight. So much fight going down already here. This team T10, what is your full name, guys? I'm not sure, but I think it's Tenacity. I didn't really get there, but I'm not 100% sure. Please, someone should help me out. Someone should please help me out. But they're coming up against the boys from BC right there, and there's also TMP lurking around that region. So we sort of like keep an eye on all those teams around. Remember, sometime during the game I'm going to be showing that leaderboard, so do take note of that. Make sure you hit that like and hit that subscribe. Let's get going. All the way in Painan, we also had the boys from SABAWELI, you know, really close to a team. So SABAWELI close to G2L. Everyone's just holding their positions for now, waiting for that opportunity to get that knock. Okay guys, who's gonna begin this fight? Alright, in the meantime, let's take a look at the map. Let's see where everyone's currently situated at. You do see all the way in Cal, boys from BC. And Rick and his boys sort of like getting into a fight. You can see Dagger trying to send on that shot onto Rick now. But now, it does look like we're going to have that push. Oh, and Rick is now inching closer and closer to that position where Dagger is currently at. Who's gonna be taking this one? Who's gonna get the next knock? Rick and his boys have already taken out one player from BC. They see I've lost one player. I think his name is Darkin888. We've lost one guy already. They won't be so keen to lose another. As you can see, they're taking it quite easy. They're spread out throughout this entire region, throughout Cal. They've got like 3 different angles, so they can provide support to themselves. I don't think that that's the wisest decision. But on the other end, right there in Painan, we now have a fight going down between the boys from G2L. Oh, so take a look at that. No Face gets another knock right there. boys from SABAWELI are the first to get sent out of the game so far, as they get sent back into the lobby. Oh, Dogger currently putting in the work right there. He has taken out one of the guys. The rest are currently trying to pull up onto that position where Dagger is currently situated at. Let's look at it from both sides. Dagger trying to send out that nade onto that. Goes in for that one. He gets him up, but on the other end, they're able to take him down. What's Hamadi gonna do? What's he gonna do? Oh, Hamadi goes in. He gets another knock right here, and all of a sudden, Sick and his boys are down to just one player left. Making that push. Alright. He's going for that revive. He's trying to heal for now. Zeke is making that push. It's a 1v1 situation right now. Zeke might be able to save his entire team. Hamadi has got just one guy left. He's rotating around. Trying to see if we can salvage something from this game by getting his guy back up. At the other end, Zeke is trying to get at least one guy back up from his team. And yes, he's successfully been able to get one guy back. One of them has gotten lobbied. So now you can see Hamadi trying as much as possible. Yeah, but Zeke goes down. And at the end of the day, it's the boys from BC who win that particular fight and take them out of the game. Both teams trying as much as possible to fight really hard in this one. But yes, at the end of the day, it will be the boys from Black Clover winning that particular fight. Alright, so we also got a fight going down between the boys from Most Wanted and UPPERSIX. Alright. AG, I showed your fight in the last game, oh. But you did not praise me, oh. I showed you being OPO, but you didn't praise me, oh. I'm just saying, oh. I'm just saying, no. Before we fight. When I do good, you should also say I do good. And you should also acknowledge these things, no? If I do bad, be like, ah, you did bad. If I do good, be like, ah, you did good too. You know, should be acknowledging these things. Alright, so UPPERSIX are down to just one player. They're down to their Surge, who currently is just probably looking to leave this position, as the rest of his teammates have currently got in taking down the boys from Most Wanted. Have been able to get the revive onto their teammates. So yeah, it's looking quite dangerous. On the other end, we have HABITUAL, who just have one player left. Now coming up against the boys from HORZ. What can he do? Is it going to be a suicide mission, or can he block the 1v4? Well, that definitely doesn't go quite well for him, as Klaus does take him down. The boys from HORZ have got themselves a couple of kills right there. On the other end, Surge is still trying to fight things out with the boys from Most Wanted. As you can see, it's also a lone soldier on his own right here, trying to see if we can pull up something in this one. But at the end of the day, he was only able to get one knock onto a player. Seed. Oh, he did try. Alright, so let's take a look at the map right now, and where the map is currently situated. As you can see, that map moving towards that, I think, let me see, I would say it's moving towards that south central region. It's got a little bit of boot camp right there. There's some teams who are currently still inside that zone. The boys from BC and the boys from TPM are currently outside that zone, so we'll continue to see how this one continues to evolve. who you guys think is going to be winning this game? Let's take a look at this. House and the boys who got the winner chicken dinner in the last game with pretty much just a 2-man squad. They came into the game with a 3-man squad, but they lost one player early, but they were able to go on and perform quite well and win that game eventually. So we're now seeing Klaus make his move. He's eaching and striking really close to the boys from Gorilla, and boom, down you go, boys. Down you go. But King Yash is still trying to fight out the boys from Gorilla. Oh, they've lost Klaus quite early. They're still trying to hold their own here. That was definitely crazy. King Yash doesn't have the support of his teammates, No Mercy and Rebel in this particular fight, so he's got to be really careful. There's a full team in front of him. Obviously, every single move he makes has to be calculated right now. As the rest of his teammates are not quite there to provide him that support. Alright guys, in the next 2 minutes, the leaderboard's going to be coming up. The current leaderboard as it stands after the match 2. Okay, so I'll show that for 5 seconds and make sure your eyes are quite glued. Alright, but in the meantime, we got a fight going down between the boys from G3 right here, as well as the boys from HORZ ESPORTS. Remember, the boys from G3 coming in second in the last game against the boys from HORZ. They also got a third party to contend with right here. Alright, but these two teams are trying to make that push. I was trying to edit the leaderboard. See. Alright guys, so this is the current leaderboard as things stand after the last game. Alright, so let's get back into the games. Alright, so taking a look at things right now, we do have King Yash also taking down the boys from G3 are currently sitting down with our full squad. And remember, these are the guys who are sitting down on top of the leaderboard. The boys right there from HORZ ESPORTS looking really strong throughout the entire day. But now they've got only 2 players left, and it's down to No Mercy and Rebel to sort of like hold things down for their team. And you can see No Mercy trying as much as possible to be sending on them shots onto that position where the rest are. But we do know that the firepower that Rebel and the rest of the teams have. But there's also boys from HABITUAL also coming in right there, looking to provide some trouble right there. HABITUAL Gaming. Always, yes, looking to get that third party. It does look like King Yash has now been revived, so it's now a 3v4 situation going down between these two guys. And these are the tough guys in the lobby, the guys who are always putting in the work right here. So let's see how this one actually does play out between these two teams. Are the boys from G3 going to be pulling away from this fight and focusing their sights onto the boys from HABITUAL, or are they going to turn their sights onto facing the boys right there from HORZ ESPORTS? It does look like they are now turning their sights onto the boys from HABITUAL, as they do get that thirst. But now maybe Gorilla might be turning his angle back to the boys right there from HORZ ESPORTS. I'll just quickly take a look at the map. It does look like HORZ ESPORTS has now moved away from that position. Again, is now looking to get into that zone. Let me just show you what it looks like on the map. Right, the boys from HORZ have gotten themselves into a central position. Okay, they're not looking to get into too much trouble. All right, let me see. All right, HABITUAL still getting themselves into some more fights. They've got the players from TMP trying to get into the zone, or should I say a player from TMP who's now been knocked down and is currently bleeding out, trying to get into the zone. Alright, so he does get thirsted, he does get sent out. On the other end, we do have a potential fight coming down between the boys from DROGONS and AFL. Alright, you can see Fireboy cooking up that nade, trying to send it onto the boys from AFL and take them out right there. And DROGONS being absolutely scary in that position. Two of their players, or three of their players, just fighting right there while Aldi is currently holding that central position. DROGONS moving into this particular game. Within the semi-finals, they were absolutely scary, leading the charge, but they've not been able to show in that same amount of dominance so far. So we'll now continue to see if they continue to live up to that. Outsiders also in a little bit of a predicament right here as they're down to the last guy. Okay, remember the outsiders winning that winner chicken dinner in a Rango. Putting in the work in the first game, but now not being able to show exactly what they're capable of. As they're not looking quite great for them. Ali has got a good position. He's taking a look at several different guys within that zone. HORZ ESPORTS holding a sort of a central position so far. Yash in that zone. Alright, so the predictions are still going to the boys from HORZ ESPORTS. Unsullied Army holding a strong second to potentially win the game. GORILLAGANG Gaming getting 50% of the votes. And my goodness, Most Wanted getting just 3%. Oof. Who's been taken out? Has any clan who's been voted taken out? No, they haven't. Alright, so you guys are still spot on with your predictions so far as to who may be taking home this particular one. Alright, speaking of the Devils, the boys from G3 are currently within that zone. They're looking for a lot of trouble so far. Sending out shots onto several different teams right about now. As you can see, that zone making a shift so far. As several different teams now be looking to find a way into that zone. Loha Gaming says Uncle Crowns. Okay, Crowns is in the bidding. He's in the bidding. Mad. Nice one. Alright, the shots are beginning to let loose. As you can see, Ali pretty much in the gatekeeping position right there. Onto the boys from G3 who've now lost one player. Alright, they're now trying as much as possible to see if they can rotate into that zone. On the other end, you have the boys from COB who are getting into a fight. The so many different fights occurring at several different angles. So I'm gonna just show you on the double screen. On one hand, you have Drogons getting into a fight that is on the right hand, and you do see Ali getting a knock right there. On the left side, you do see the boys from Habitual being kept by COB. But then there's a shot coming in from a third party, trying as much as possible to take Soul down. But now the Dragons have to get into the zone. But there's also OGG who are currently gatekeeping them. On that side, you have also the boys from Hab who are still right there with Soul just holding them back so far. So Ali's got to hop into his vehicle and now try to get into that zone. While the zone's pretty much just trying as much as possible to take him down. So now Soul also trying to move away from that particular situation with the rest of his boys and move into that zone. And Dragons just trying, hopping into those vehicles and storming into the lobby right there. Let's take a look at what comes in right there and gets a knock onto one from UA. And UA still holding it on in this particular one. G3 down to just the last player, they're down to the Shiva. Now we'll just turn my sights onto UA. UA God. Right there. UA is now out of the game. So right now we have only 3 teams left. It's the boys from HORZ ESPORTS. Okay, the boys from COB are also still looking strong in this one. COB sending out shots onto the boys from HORZ, looking to see if they can grab that winner chicken dinner in this particular game. They're really strong. They've got themselves a 2 squad so far. You can remember COB was sitting down in 2nd place before this game started, and HORZ trying as much as possible to see if they can continue to battle things out right here. Take a look at it from the 2 sides. HORZ ESPORTS now have got to make their way into the zone. They've got only 2 players left. Gia's trying to get in. That shot coming in right there from X, and boom! X gets the knock. He waited for that one. He wanted to get that opportunity, but Nasty on the other end gets taken down by one of the boys from Drogons, and Drogons are also looking quite great, by the way. Ignash now has to get into that zone. It's pretty much on some healing stuff right now, so I'm gonna turn my sights onto the boys from Drogons. But we've got quite comfortably that zone. Okay, so X is trying to come into that zone. And Yash is also still trying to cause some trouble. Zone with players. X is pulling up. You see Ali's on top of these buildings right here. One up on that position where the ball is currently at. His health's pretty low, so he's got to but at the end of the day, Pony does take him out. Dragons looking like they can get this one. The teams who were 1st and 2nd within the semi-finals now coming in and getting first position and 3rd position, and things are looking quite great in this particular one. My goodness, what a time, what a game coming in from all of these guys. HORZ ESPORTS again, who won the last game, have come in with that 2nd place. Magnificent consistency coming in from these guys. Lovely gameplay, and the boys Dragons showing why they were on top in the semi-finals game. Great stuff going down from all of these guys, and what great consistency. We finished 3 games today, and it has even been absolutely worse when it comes to the fights, or better when it comes to the fights that we saw yesterday. Going all out right there, you have the boy Pony right there getting 5 kills. Lovely stuff coming in from all of these boys right here. Alright, so we've seen so much action going down within this games so far. Who do you guys think is going to be grabbing the next winner chicken dinner? As I do believe we're going to be going back all the way into all the way into an Air Rangel game. Okay, Alright, so we've had so much action going down to the map so far. It has been violence upon violence at every single corner. No resting for anybody who is wicked, because right now it has been really crazy. Some teams were not doing quite well in the first and the second game, and now you've seen them come all the way and pop it off in the third one. The boys from HORZ ESPORTS, who won the last game and have been bullying throughout the entire lobby, coming in right now and struggling to get that second position. The boys from Outsiders, who won the first game, who were doing quite well for themselves, now not being able to get into the zone. It has been a crazy, fantastic fight coming in from all of these teams, all the way from every single corner of the map, from boot camp to Cal. It has been fantastic from all of these guys. But are we going to see the same amount of teams who have been performing throughout today come in and grab the same winner chicken dinner again, or are we going to see other teams who have not been able to show their dominance in the games and why they're here in the finals now come in and try to grab that victory? I'll catch you guys in a couple of minutes and also show the leaderboard if it's out, and I'll see you soon. All right, let's go.
You made me come alive, babe. I wanna be the time of your life. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride now. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Care about nothing else. Making it happen, yeah. Cause you're a winner. I'm not gonna fall down. This ain't my final round. Hey, drinking any in the corner. I don't wanna be alone. Hey, sitting looking like a loser, but I don't wanna lose ya. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride now. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else. Change my life for the better, yeah. Stay for a while or forever. Come change my life. Let's go for a ride. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride, yeah. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else.
come in and grab the same winner with the chicken and again, or we're going to see all the teams who have not been able to show their dominance in the games, and while they're here in the finals, now come in and try to grab that victory. I'll catch you guys in a couple of minutes and also show the leaderboard who's out. Let's go.
Just the other day, saw you looking my way. I start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that? And put me through that. But baby, it's useless. I'm living my life. Don't need to remind me, feeling just fine. One of a kind. Who better than I? Oh, Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my. Got a lot to do, I got a lot to do, I got a lot to do. At the crack of dawn in the dark of night, what I got to do? I'ma make it loud, how I made you scream like a cockatoo. Turn the pussy wet by the shoulder rest with the cockatoo. What you expect, how I forget these thoughts of you. Don't need no reps, I'm in the jet, gon' fly the coop, fly the coop. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. Don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. Don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my place. Shawty, don't play that game.
Jag minns ju den tid du gav mig life-bilder, jo. Nu vill jag kunna ge tillbaka allt jag inte kunna ge förut. Det finns ingen annan där som kan stå här by my side, oh why. Sättet du rör på det får mig att dö för dig, baby. För de här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig. På det jag lägger av min tid, oh. Jag vill ha dig. Du får mig känna safety. Jag kan nog leda, baby. Och jag kommer aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Varje gång jag bak på dig, jag tänker vilket kap jag gjort. Jag skulle gå tillbaks i tid, göra om allt igen och förstå. Ser det som ett allt, det är dig jag vill wifa. De här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig. På det jag lägger all min tid, jag vill ha dig. Du får mig känna safety. Jag kan nog leda, baby. Och jag kommer aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig. aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara life om igenom. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om igenom. Stay with me please. Jag vet det bara life om igenom. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om igenom. Stay with me please. Du lägger till, du är där för mig. Jag svär mitt liv kretsar runt dig baby. Du bär på mina bebek så att när jag visionerar vår framtid. Låt mig hålla dig baby. Hey, yeah, yeah. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara life om mig. Aldrig, jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om en och stay with me. Jag vet det bara life om mig. Aldrig, jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om en och stay with me. You're special and she reckless. MB, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and be family. I'm the storm in your dream, making wet dreams come true. She know she bad, better than bad. She a gunshot that blew my mind. No distance, I come by my side. Everything is green over here. Everything you want and think about. Now I got your back all the way. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and be family. Hardy, hardy. Me and you, we can be something we want to. When I see the dream we're chasing true, and don't care for me, yeah, yeah. Luckily we're free to be first class, riding casually.
Alright guys, so we're about to get into the next game of the night. It has been so many interesting games, but whoo! Alright, this is the time. This is the final game of the night. It has been so great that, man, I don't even feel tired. I don't feel sleepy. I feel pumped for this last game. So are you pumped? Are you ready? Alright, let me put on my glasses because this game... Alright, this one is going to be great. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we're now beginning to see teams get ready to move into their favorite positions. That's the way things now begin to get super interesting. All right. Well, things have been super interesting already. This is where things now begin to get really wild because now they have nothing to lose. This is the final game. I showed the leaderboard where things are currently standing, and if you did not catch that, here is the current leaderboard for today. All right. So let's go back into the match. Now you're seeing that. All right. So who's going to be getting into that early action? You can see so many different teams already getting really close to each other. So we're going to be keeping an eye on with these guys. About some CLB might be getting into some action right next to the boys from BC. Okay, so we're going to consistently keep an eye and see how that one is going to play out. On the other end, you had the boys from Outsiders and SABAWELI also close to each other. So we're going to also keep an eye on that and see which one does seem to unfold. But it does look like shots are already beginning to let loose. Ooh. CLB also have one guy who's been taken down, and it is Z. Z has been taken down and been sent back into the lobby. Alright. On the other end, you have boys from Outsiders and SABAWELI. Okay, so we're going to try as much as possible to keep an eye on both sides. You have Orisha trying as much as possible to see if he can get a knock right there, or if he can get a finish right there onto one of the boys from SABAWELI. Right, so I'm going to turn my sights right now. As Shroud has now been revived. Okay, let's see how it goes. The boys from Outsiders have lost one player. They've lost Pintwa. And they were able to take down one of the players of SABAWELI, but he's also gotten revived, and they did not get that confirmation. Orisha was trying to get that confirmation, but he couldn't. All right. So there's two guys inching closer and closer to each other. Daniel really close to Orisha and the boys. We're curious to see who actually does get into the next battle. I do see Shroud holding just a pistol, so it does look like he might not be able to perform as much as he probably can. Things are looking really spicy right about now. Also on the kill field, we do see the boys from G2L getting into a fight right there with the boys from Most Wanted. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go look around. Okay. because they're all the way in Pochinki. Alright, so the boys from G2L. A fight with most wanted there. You can see Lily sending in the nades onto that building. On this other, on the right side, you do have the boys from Outsiders and SABAWELI. So man, it's some crazy time going down in this on both sides. It's all down to who does get the next knock and get that push. SABAWELI put in the work on that other side. There's so many different fights, so I'm trying to show the fights. So nobody go accuse me, eh? See, I know show your fight, I know show your fight. You can see right here that it is very difficult. There's so many different fights happening simultaneously, and I don't know who's gonna make the push. So right now I'm watching two fights. I'm watching two at the same time. If I had a third screen, I would be showing three. Okay, but that would be crazy for your eyes, wouldn't it? All right. So Sue gets taken down. Alright, so the boys from Madness who were on the back foot before now gets in an opportunity to come back on this particular one. Succeed. Gets in and not going to finish onto one of the players right there from G2L. The other end, the boys from Outsiders Orisha are just pretty much just holding their position so far. No one has really made any move. You know what? I'm gonna leave this, guys. Go to G2L on most wanted. Alright. Here we go. There's just two players left from the boys from G2L. It is No Face and Razor. And he's got Lilies and Revolt pushing that particular position where he's currently situated at on top of this roof, and he's just waiting for them to come in. And you can see Lilies is making that push onto inside that building. Shots are coming in right now by Razor. No Face has got to find a way to provide some support to his teammate, and you can see right there, he's now beginning to send the shots onto Lilies. Razor gets knocked down. No Face now trying to send on them shots. That position where Lilies is at the end of the day, it is the boys from Most Wanted who win that one. Two of the players got knocked, but they just had the number advantage to win that fight. Right, obviously we'll be getting that revive onto Lilies. I'll now head back to the boys from Outsiders. We're still really they're just holding. They don't want to take that risk. Wanda is outside just rotating around. But they haven't yet taken that risk. And everyone's pretty just chill for now. Both parties are doing the same thing. You know, Outsiders is just chill. Wanda is the only one who's kind of like just moving closer and closer, trying to see if he can get, you know, a knock onto one of the guys. He's the one who is trying to do the right thing. We'll see. There's two guys just trying to play it careful. One of the players from Outsiders has already gotten taken down. Right now we're down to just there's three players from Outsiders, so it's a 3v4 situation, and SABAWELI usually should be pushing in this kind of situations as they know they've already taken down at least one of the players, but Shroud getting his HP reduced down to 1 HP, almost getting knocked down right there. And you can see Wanda is now pushing onto that location where he currently is at. Wanda trying to rotate around, trying to see if he can get a knock onto Shroud. Let's see. Shroud. Not sure if Shroud is aware of his location. Ooh. Wonder right there getting a knock onto Shroud and taking him down. And it is looking like Wonder is going to be able to get that thirst, because the rest of the players are currently not with Shroud. And right now the boys from Outsiders have been able to reduce what was a 4v3 all the way into a 3v3 situation right about now. The rest of his teammates are trying as much as possible to fight it out versus the rest of the players right there from SABAWELI. Astros held is pretty low. Wonder's got to come in and join the fight. Rasta trying to take on those two players right there, Daniel and Astro, who are pushing up onto his position. And then Astro are just playing it quite careful right here. They're just taking things a bit slow. They've lost one player already, but they still don't want to push. They still don't want to make that. They still don't want to take that aggression, or they still don't want to bring out that aggression and push onto this particular position where Rasta is currently alone. So he's currently keeping them at bay, while the rest of his teammates are to provide that support. You can see he's also really being cautious right here in this position where he's at. Not sure. I don't think Daniel has any nades. Ooh, but yes, he does. He's sending out the nades onto that position. Ooh, would you look at that? This is how reduced down to pretty much what is about 10% HP. Wonder is still here trying to take on Luffy. Ooh, Wonder's able to get that knock onto Luffy. Now Daniel and the rest have got to come into this fight right here. As it's down to just Daniel. What can he do in this particular one? But at the end of the day, it is your boy Wonder who does get another knock right there. So you can say Wonder got himself 3 kills in that particular fight and did absolutely well for his team right there. The boys from Outsiders winning that particular fight against the boys from SABAWELI. What a game so far. What a game. Alright, so let's take a look at the map. Let's see where several different teams are already beginning to rotate. You can see right now we're all the way in our second map, but because it's, you know, really central around Pochinki, there's a lot of buildings to work with. We might be seeing so many fights right now. And the votes, everyone is voting for Dragons or HORZ Esports. But Dragons weren't getting into the mix before, but now that they've gotten themselves a winner chicken dinner, yes, other people are voting for them. Alright, several different clans are now beginning to rotate into that zone. See the boys from HABITUAL trying to make their move, but they're getting shut out by the boys from G3. HORZ Esports are also looking for some fight here, but ooh, HABITUAL. Okay. They're getting into a fight. You can see Pets getting a knock right there onto one of the boys. They might be looking to pull up onto that particular location where they're currently situated at. You can see the boys from G3 trying to get that revive quite quickly. And the boys from HABITUAL are pulling up onto that location. Getting quite close and inching quite close. Oh, they're actually just moving away. But then we do have a fight coming down between The boys from Most Wanted. Okay. It is the boys from Most Wanted and HORZ going at each other. HORZ trying to get that revive. Next to the boys from HORZ have been able to get that revive, but would you look at that? Revo getting a knock onto one of their players, but the third party coming in from Habitual, and they do knock and lobby him. Sonte getting into a lot of trouble right there. HORZ Esports getting a lifeline in that particular one and being able to just get that revive onto the teammate. It was looking quite dangerous for them for a moment, as it did look like. And Gerard said he doesn't think it's a new feature. Being able to, no, it's a new feature actually. It's in beta. But I'll explain that. Oh, the boys from HORZ Esports continuing with their onslaught so far. They've knocked down one of the members on Rick's squad. I keep calling them Rick Squad because nobody wants to help me with their name. I think Rick's team is Tenacity, but I'm not sure, so I'm being careful. Alright, the boys from G3 are also getting themselves into a fight. Believe with Tenacity. Got that one player, Zeke, who is currently the only one is Zeke, and the full team from G3. So Gerard, you were saying that it's not a new feature. So that audio track thing, people could do it with other softwares, but you couldn't do it in OBS. So it's currently in beta, but it works really well. So it's a thing where like you can have individual audio. So before you could have individual audio tracks per application, but not this way. All right, not this way. Before, when you bring in a window, yes, that one has its own audio track, but now you can. It's a bit different. It's a bit different. I don't know how to explain it. So even in your Chrome, before, if you added Chrome, the entire Chrome would have bring in the entire audio from Chrome, and I don't even think you could bring in Chrome's audio before. You have to bring it in as a window, but now you can bring it in as an audio track. Each tab, you know, so you can have one tab that's music, another tab that's something else. You know, you can bring in people's mics individually and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot better, and it's a smoother experience now. Anyways, let's go over to the boys from HORZ Esports, who are known to always give us the violence. Now getting really close to the boys from Habitual. Okay, we'll take a look at it. No mercy, sending in those accurate shots onto Rio. The Rio just being careful in that one, not looking for trouble. I don't want trouble. I don't want no trouble. The boys from HORZ Esports are just gonna hop into the vehicles and leave that particular position. Zeke is just sitting in a dangerous position, really close to the boys from G3. Everyone's now hopping to that vehicle, looking to rotate away into that zone. If you did miss out on the leaderboard, this is the current leaderboard. Okay, before this last game, and we're going to be sharing the leaderboard of the last game after the game, a couple of minutes after the game. All right, take a look at the map for now. HORZ ESPORTS getting into a little bit of trouble right there with the boys from Outsiders. They got one of their player who's been now knocked down. They're getting that revive. Okay. Rebels now trying to get that revive. Boys from Outsiders. Boy, 3-man squad. Just inside that zone, trying to cause trouble. On the other end, Klaus has gotten a knock onto one of the players from Outsiders. Klaus is now trying to pull up into that position where they're currently situated at. This is where things are beginning to get interesting as it's down to now Rasta. Boys from HORZ ESPORTS are currently pulling up onto this particular one. It's looking quite dangerous. A Rebel and the rest want to take this position that Outsiders have, and we've knocked down 2 other players from Outsiders. Ooh, just look at that one from Kinyash. And woo, the third party helping in this one. And it is now 2 players, now a 1v2. He's got a position up on that roof, and you can see them now trying as much as possible to send in the nades. Finding it quite hard to take him out, but ooh, look at that nade coming in right there. And HORZ ESPORTS, especially courtesy of the third party, losing 1 player in that particular fight, but still being able to hold their own, to hold it down. All right. So this is what it is. Right here, also, you have the boys from AFL trying to get into that zone. Gotta get really shut up by King Yash. King Yash is shooting at Prophets. It's blasphemy. Should treat Prophets with respect. HORZ ESPORTS continuing to show their dominance in this particular game, trying as much as possible to continue to take out several different players around them. You had the boys from DROGONS who are trying to make their way into that zone as well. They're not far away from the boys from HORZ. HORZ has got an angle within that zone. They know the boys from DROGONS are trying to get in. They're trying as much as possible to take them down. The DROGONS are fighting really hard to pull up onto this position where the boys from HORZ are currently situated at. They want to get that angle, they want to make that push. Oh, no messing, getting seriously tagged up. Ali has gotten really close to them now. Rest of the players are pulling out Fireball. He gets close, but boom, down they go. Down they go. And all of a sudden it's down to just Hanad. Hanad is still fighting really hard. You can see that pretty peak. Hanad's still trying. Still wants to get this one. He's got the zone to fight with. At the same time, Klaus is trying to heal. It does look like he might get this one, but ooh! He goes to Klaus. Klaus has got to get into the zone at the same time. My goodness. He does go down. He does go down. No mercy. Now the last one for HORZ ESPORTS. Trying to stay alive. The shots are coming in from other angles. Oof. From my sights onto the boys from UPPERSIX. But pretty much just gatekeeping nasty trying to heal up. Get into that zone. UPPERSIX not trying to pull in. They're trying to get into a good position within that zone. UPPERSIX looking quite good. TMP has gotten taken down. The boys from UPPERSIX looking quite strong in this particular one. We got 5 teams right here in the lobby. You got Prophet, who is a solo player left for his team, and HORZ ESPORTS is still in this, by the way. They're still continuing with the consistency right there. Alright, the boys from UPPERSIX currently sitting down with 8 kills. The last player right here from AFL. Still putting in the work. He does get a knock and a finish. Or a knock to one player. P3 down to the last guy. TMP in all sorts of trouble. Coming up against the boy Prophet right here. Ooh, but a third party coming in for the boys from UPPERSIX from Pop Smoke does take him out, and right now we're down to just 2 teams left. There's the boys from TPM as well as the boys from UPPERSIX. UPPERSIX looking like they might be able to take this one home as your boy Deji moves into that great position right there within the zone. He's got a bit of that edge, as well as the boys from TPM, and right now he's trying as much as possible to locate where the rest of the players from that team are currently situated at. It's a 3v4 situation. It's all down to that smart move. Okay, let's see how this one is going to go. Deji trying to put in the work. The boys from TPM moving in quite close as well. As you can see, Mohsin and his boys trying to make sure that they get an opportunity to at least take down one of the players from UPPERSIX before they get aggressive. But ooh, Pop Smoke is having none of that. As well as Deji, and this game, this final game of the night, going to the boys from UPPERSIX. Look at how many kills the Surge has right there. He has 7 kills to his name, putting in a great, wonderful performance in this particular one, with the entire team grabbing 15 kills. It was an outstanding game right there. 30 points going to the boys from UPPERSIX, who have not been having quite a great game so far in this finals in a couple of days, but now with this victory, maybe it might be their time to come in and shine. Same time tomorrow by 6 p.m. right here in the COC, Clatter of Clans Season 14. Alright, so going all out, definitely who we expected it to be. It is Surge right there from UPPERSIX, getting himself 7 kills. Best companion going down to Shiva, and Pop Smoke being our finisher of the game, getting those 2 defeats and as well as 1 assist. So lovely gameplay from all of these guys. I did really enjoy the game that I saw. If you did like what you saw so far, do remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe. I'm just going to scroll through this just in case for the admins, in case they missed that. But yeah, it has been a really wonderful game. I'm not sure if the leaderboards are out yet, but I'm just going to wait on for a couple of minutes and see. All right, so let's get this sorry about that. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait on and see if the boys from COC, from Unsullied Army, are ready with the leaderboards. Okay, so I'm trying to load it. Let's see. Alright. So yeah, we're just gonna be waiting. All right, so did you guys enjoy today? Because I definitely did. I hope you did. I tried to up the performances, and yeah, it was a lot better. My desktop came today, so I was able to improve the quality of the stream. But I still had to return it because there's like a capture card that's within that they didn't fit in quite well. I still have to return it, and I'm sure that's going to probably take them another 1 week or so to get sorted out. But still, it was the clarity in the stream was like way better. I was seeing how bright my future is, like someone said in the comments. All right, so I'm just gonna wait for that leaderboard. But in case it is not out, I might just end the stream, and then you guys can find out in all the social media channels coming in from Unsullied Army and the Clatter of Clans. It has been a very cool day. We still have one more day to go. Same time tomorrow on this channel. So if you haven't subscribed, you hit that subscribe, okay? If you're watching on your TV, you can just, move your remote and, just click subscribe. Because a lot of people don't know that. They're just watching the TV and they just think like, hey, I'm just watching, I'm not commenting, so I don't have to. But do make sure you comment and hit that bell button so that you are not reminded, okay, when it comes to tomorrow's games. All right, I have enjoyed myself. I think that you guys have too, okay? All right, so give a shout out. All right, so I'm going to put a thanks for watching and pretty much just wait and see if the leaderboards come out. If it does, then I'll show it. I'll switch from the thanks for watching page to the leaderboard. So yeah, I'll just wait. Okay, so if you stick around, you'll see the leaderboard. You see that change to the leaderboard. So I'll just suggest you just stick around. Okay. All right, so that being said, that is all from me for now, okay? I'll catch you guys same time tomorrow, okay? So, like I said, you can stick around, listen to the music, and just wait for the leaderboard, okay? I'll show it once it's out. All right.
Forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind. Hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Start to repeat in my mind. Dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. Top of the world, had time that we wasted. We were young and so dumb. I knew that you were the one. Played our songs all the time. Can we stay here tonight? 'Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't come back. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind. Hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind. Dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. Pick up the pieces that we left unsaid. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind. Hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind. Dancing with you by my side. Lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again.
psycho. You're not like the others, no. No changing behaviors. Not sure how to act around you. So colorful and bright, yeah. I wanna be a 9 to 5. You made me come alive, babe. I wanna be the time of your life. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else. Making it happen, yeah. Cause you're a winner. I'm not gonna fall down. This ain't my final round. Hey, drinking Annie in the corner. I don't wanna be alone. Hey, sitting looking like a loser, but I don't wanna lose ya. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else. Come change my life for the better. Yeah. Stay for a while or forever. Come change my life. Let's go for a ride. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. Yeah. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else.
other day, saw you looking my way. I start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that? And put me through that. But baby, it's useless. I'm living my life. Don't need you in mine. Me feeling just fine. One of a kind. Who better than I? Oh. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll relocate. I don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my. Got a lot to do, I got a lot to do, I got a lot to do. At the crack of dawn in the dark of night, what I got to do? I'ma make it loud, how I made you scream like a cockatoo. Turn the pussy wet by the shoulder rest, what the cock'll do. What you expect, how I forget these thoughts of you. Don't need no reps, I'm in the jet, gon' fly the coop, fly the coop. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll relocate. Oh.